Okay guys, so I don't have all the equipment, so I thought, you know what, I'll do a voiceover. That was just Chris that you just seen, my husband. So he is off to take his bike to a bike garage. He got F'd over by a bike garage, and now he's got to fix the problem. The bike keeps on stalling, so it's not exactly a smooth ride, but it needs to be done. He needs to sell the bike, and I think he's even going to sell this bike that I'm on. So I won't be riding soon, so hopefully we get monetized so I can get back on to a bike, because I've been loving it. It's so fun, it's so free, and it's just nice to have that experience, because some days I go out and my confidence feels so good. And when you're riding a bike, your confidence needs to be good because of, you know, anything that makes you more confident. Well, I wasn't feeling too confident in here, if I'm honest, because of I had a phone strap, a chest strap with my phone on it, and when I pulled out earlier I realised that it was loose. I wanted to put my phone in 0.5, but yeah, it was literally loose, so I still wanted to film, so I've literally just tucked it in to the strap so it doesn't feel very safe. And I don't know what it is, obviously this is an upright bike, but when I go fast I feel like I'm going so fast. Well, the fastest I've gone, I think, must be around like 108, 115, which obviously is really fast, but when I'm going that fast, my face is so smushed. But that's another thing about going fast. Sometimes you're going fast and it feels so smooth. You've just got up there really smoothly. It doesn't feel like you're trying hard. And other times it feels like you're trying so hard to go fast, but you're not even going fast. You'll be going at like 80 miles per hour. Yeah, obviously we would love to get like a mic and the full kit. I see so many people, so many videos, especially in America. They're fully kitted out. They've got those 360 camera, chest mount, chin mount, all of that stuff. And like they even have the thing so you can talk and do it, but we don't have that. We're not so lucky yet. Like I say, Chris invested all his money in these 3 bikes just so we can try and live in Thailand, and the plan was to fix them up because they've all come with problems, like nobody maintains their bike. And for any of you that do want a big bike, yeah, this is me constantly checking so my phone's not falling out. It's freaking out because the road surface is not good in Thailand. But yeah, if any of you do want a bike, especially a big bike, the maintenance that goes in it is so important. Don't just get a bike and don't look after it. You need to. It will bloody kill you otherwise. I'm not even joking. The problem with the bike that I'm on, the Z800, I believe there was like a loose bearing or something like that. It sounded really dangerous, whatever Chris said it was. But what was it doing? It was just, I believe there was something wrong with the clutch or something like that, so he couldn't shift gears very easily. Anyway, it was a simple fix, but it could have been really dangerous. So like, just honestly maintain your bike, learn how to do all your oil and maintenance yourself, and then like find a good reliable garage, because that's so hard. Like I was saying though, so Chris, so he's been buying bike, doing them up. He's managed to fix a 300 Ninja engine. That was his best profit. He's sold that and made £250 profit. So that's really good. But all the other ones, he's been struggling with them so much. So we've had, since he started doing it, what have we had? We've had a KTM 250, barely got to ride that had electrical fault. Then the garage that we sent it to, his friend actually brought it. That took a long time, just waiting for the payment. And then on top of that, we've had the MT-03. That was the one that I was learning to ride on. That was good fun, but it felt a bit scary, like, just felt like I was being bullied on the road and stuff, and I don't know why, I've just found that a bit scary. Then he had a Ninja 300, that sold instantly, and the issue with that was the guy, Jesus Christ, he did not maintain that at all. So they had a must have been a Z800 tank on top of the Kawasaki tank. Like, that's just so retarded. Anyway, because he didn't put oil in it, please put oil in your bike, please check that your bike has oil in it. The engine broke, and he had to change the craft shank or something like that. Anyway, he done it really well, but we were like, oh yes, you've like got something now, we're going to be able to make money through that, amazing. And then it turns out finding a broken bike that spares or repairs is like nearly impossible here. So at the minute he's selling the 650 and then he's going to sell this for money. So if you guys want to watch Interact Share, then maybe I'll be able to have a bike so I can ride with him. And then the ZX, the Kawasaki ZX 1000, that's in the garage. That's costing like £500. Just, I have a video of that and what's gone on, but it's just like, it's just not smooth in the low revs. So yeah, £500 around that to get it fixed, which is ridiculous, but needs to be done. He's so excited to get that back. And yeah, so this is when I felt like I was going fast. I was like, oh, going wild fast here. Bloody converted kilometres into miles, hit like 90, that's it. And this is, it looks smooth, the road, but it's not. And you've got pickups trying to race you around here, and that's scary. So around here the other day, I was riding and I was like not feeling too confident, so I'm like, I'm gonna go into the slower lane, these pickups can bloody overtake me then. And as I was turning into the lane about to, these two like bikes undertook me like really fast. That freaked me out. They were going so fast, they were like touring bikes, you know, those really big bikes. There was a BMW, I think they were slower than my bike, but Jesus Christ, they looked slow, but they were going ridiculously fast. And then just to add to that, Chris had whizzed up off way in front of me. Oh, here we go, I'm about to go into what looks like a red light here. Don't know if I go through, but I was trying to catch up with Chris. It's just coming up. Anyway, so yeah, they whizzed past me, and then I had to try and catch up with Chris because he kind of like wanted to ride with them or something like that anyway. So I'm like going about 90 miles per hour, and then these two cars pull up out on me. I'm like, I cannot stop now, I literally can't. This is Thailand, they always bloody pull out. And yeah, I was like, wow, nervous then. Yeah, here we go. Right, did I go through a red light? So there we go, it's flashing. There's Chris. And I'm like, oh god, I can't stop now because I'll be here like for 5 minutes. Who knows? Anyway, yeah, so two cars pulled out in front of me, and that was freaky. I was like I said, I was going too fast to stop, so I basically had to swerve around them, and thank God I managed to do that and wasn't smashed potato. But yeah, I've really enjoyed riding. It's really good fun. You know, when I feel relaxed, I feel so good. I just feel like free, and it feels amazing. But when I'm not feeling relaxed, God, it's terrifying, especially in Thailand. The roads aren't all perfect. There's stray dogs everywhere. People just pull out on you, you know, it is manic. So, you know, but something that I tell myself is, you know, you kind of got to say thank you to those people, because without those people, you know, you would just be reckless, and they kind of remind you of what could happen. So that's the way I look at it anyway. But here we go, we're about to play not by the rules. Not that Thailand has really many. Well, it's a bit sketchy, their rules, isn't it? Their laws. Yeah, this felt fun and free, just getting away from the cars. Some people are so good at weaving. I'm not brave enough, especially in Thailand. I just feel like they'll probably hit you on purpose. I've seen a video where somebody done that though. Like, he's got all his cameras on, obviously he's American, with everything, thank God, because if he just got hit randomly, some guy just like hit him on purpose, like went out of his way to hit him, which is crazy. Yeah, America does look quite scary to ride, to be honest. Even in Thailand you get it, like you get pickups wanting to race you at like 100 miles per hour, which is terrifying. And just because of all bloody, there's no respect, is there? If a pickup is going like on a really busy road at like 100, 110 trying to race you, and it's not even like a road like this, it's like a road in a town, a dual carriageway but a town road, if you get what I'm saying. So that's not fun. Okay, so my experience on a bike, I remember the very first time I ever went on a bike. It was on the back of my granddad's bike, and I was so excited. I was the first of my siblings to go on the back, and then he sold it not long after that, but he had an accident where somebody just like went into him at a roundabout. And then like my first time proper on a bike where I actually had to go, well, to be fair, the very first time was a scooter, like a 50cc scooter, because the laws in the UK are completely different. I think it's a bit overkill, if I'm honest. So these are the laws, just in case you're not from the UK. So when you turn 16, you're allowed a 50cc ped, and you've got to do something called a CBT, and then you can ride as 50cc, but you have to ride with L plates on and no passengers on the back. And then if you want to do your A1, then you can you can go up to 150cc or something, or a 125 I believe. And then if you want to do your A2, you can ride with passengers, and then you can go up to 650, and then after that is you have to take it when you're 24 I believe, or when you've been riding for like 3 years, something like that. And then you can ride any bike, so you know, and it's about £800 a go, all the tests apart from the CBT, so that's like not ideal. The rules are a lot more relaxed here in Thailand, which is good. But yeah, so anyway, I rode that 50cc, which was fun. It's just a twist and go, and then me and Chris practiced so much in Thailand. Not really practice, but we just love riding around where Chris grew up in Thailand, which is like Buriram, like a rural village. So we would just go on a scooter, have one scooter each. My mum was just a twist and go, and Chris has had gears, so that was so fun. We would just like ride around. It's just like a countryside really. And then I had a go on like a KTM 250. That was the like first proper bike I had a go on, and then I had a go on quite a few bikes after that. But I've never really like rode properly, like I drive a car, so this was like my first time really in Thailand just riding. And this bike I've ridden more than any bike, and I absolutely love it. It's so good fun. But he's gonna sell it soon, so hopefully we get monetized, and then I can have my own choice of bike. I think I'd probably go for an R6. You know, 600 is plenty enough power, not too heavy, not too bulky. Like, I just feel like a 1000 is overkill, and I just feel like you could scale yourself like so much, or just be so much more reckless. I get that you're the one that's got the power, but if you're just taking the piss and going as fast as you can, then you're screwed. Thanks for watching.